So baby, pull me closer in the backseat of your Rover that I know you can afford. Write that tattoo on your shoulder.
Hey, it's James here from GoodGuitarist.com, and today we're going to show you how to play Closer by the Chainsmokers. So this tune is pretty straightforward. It's just 3 chords, and since the song isn't really on guitar, we can take some liberties, and I've picked some chords for this that use a lot of the color notes that they use. So we're not just going to play straight up C, D, and E minor. Even though we could do that, we're actually going to play something that sounds cooler and is easier to play. So it's kind of win-win with that. So before we go too far, we're going to throw our capo on the 1st fret. So just get it on there, make sure it's nice and close to the fret. You don't want to go over top the fret. You just want to be right beside it. Just have a little bit of that fret peeking out, and you want to make sure that it's tight and even, and it's not like dragging the strings over the edge. You know, you just want the strings to go straight down. Test out each string. Sweet, they're all ringing, no buzzy, none of that stuff. All right, we can play the most basic open chords. We can play just C to D to E minor and then back to D. So just 3 chords. But listening to the recording, they're actually using slightly more colorful chords. There's like 9s and 6s and all these little add-ons to chords that make them sound complicated, but they're actually not too difficult to play on guitar. The 1st chord, C add 9, it's like that. And it's like our C chord, these 2 fingers, we're kind of just replacing them with those 2. And then we're putting our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So going through all of them, we're ignoring the lowest string and we're just going to play. So make sure you get those 2 open strings, the highest and the 3rd string. So that's C add 9. And then we can leave our 3rd finger down and we can switch to a D chord, just like that. So that's the 2nd chord. So we are going to play a normal D chord for now. Then we can switch to an E minor, leaving that finger down. So far it's just a normal E minor, but we left that finger down, and then we're going to add this finger to it. So there's our E minor 7 chord, and then back to D. So I want you to watch this finger as I switch through all the chords. So we can just leave it down, and that's great. That's a pivot finger or a guide finger, and we can kind of just leave it there and we know where our fingers are no matter what, even without looking at the guitar. You know, I can just tell where all the stuff is. So for strumming these chords, it's also quite simple. For the 1st chord, we just go down, down, and then we switch to D and we go up, down, and then we switch to E minor and we go down, down, and then back to D, and this time we go up, down, up. So recapping all of that, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. And that's it. It's actually pretty straightforward. And one thing that might help you when we're doing that very last D chord, the up, down, up one, we have to go to a C chord right after it. Up, down, up. And if you notice there on that last up, I already lifted my fingers. Up, down, up. And that's because I needed the head start in order to get my fingers down to playing that C chord, because I really need to land that C chord on beat 1. That's much more important than getting that last upstroke to be a perfect D chord. Now don't worry, that's not cheating or anything bad, switching the chord early like that. That's something that everybody does. And when you play it up to speed, you won't even notice it. So now that we've taken a look at it, let's try this together. We're going to play it nice and slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that part persists throughout the entire song. Even after the beat comes in, that part is still happening. Now, we could just play it that way, but if you're singing this song or say you're playing it with friends, you probably would want to play something that kind of incorporates the beat, because that gives something that everybody can feel. You know, this other part is cool, it's rhythmic, it's really got a lot in it, but it doesn't have that kind of settling, like, oh yeah, we're cruising along, you know, it doesn't have that, because it is chord shots, you know, it's just shots of chords. Whereas we need something that kind of holds a steadier rhythm. So here's what we can do, and this sounds really good with these chords, using the exact same chords. 3, 4. And all I'm doing there is on the C chord, down, down, up. So it's just down, down, up. And then we switch to D and we go up, down, 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 up. So again, up, down, 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 up. Down, down, up, up, down, 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 up. And then we switch to E minor and we do the same strumming pattern. Down, down, up, up, down, 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 up. So that whole thing over the whole progression. And once again on that last down up, right before making the transition to either E minor or to C, you're welcome to leave a bit early so that you land the next chord right on the beat. And one last thing we can do for the instrumental part, we can change the D chord into a D6 chord. And all you have to do is just take off this finger. So we do lose our guide finger, which is kind of unfortunate, but at the same time, we're coloring up that D chord, and that is what they play on the recording. If you listen closely, during the instrumental part, you'll hear that note on the D chord. So this is just something to kind of change it up so that we're not just playing the same thing the whole time. We can switch to playing the exact same progression except with the D6 chord instead of D, and that'll kind of just make it a bit more interesting and let us change it up during the instrumental part. Anyways, let's try it together any way you want to play the chords. We're going to use that strumming pattern. We'll try it together nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how you play Closer by the Chainsmokers. And if you need help with any of this stuff, there's a link down below to our ebook that goes over all the basics of strumming chords and all the, foundational stuff. Coming soon, I mean really soon, I'm about halfway done making it. We're gonna have one that goes over lead guitar, so if you're more into that, we'll have you covered really soon, so look forward to it. But either way, check out our website, goodguitarist.com, subscribe to this channel. If you wanna get better at guitar, we upload a new video every week, and I'm always trying to make it a better experience, so if you want, you can email us or leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think, if you have any suggestions, any requests, because the last Friday of the month, we always do a fan request. So yeah, any way that you can reach us, that would be awesome. We love hearing from you guys. Anyways, have a good one, and I'll see you next time.